truly are a helpless fool! I gave you one last chance to live! And this is how you repay me?
Super Saiyan 5 Goku attacks. What if Goku went after all the Hakaishins? Episode 1. The Challenge of the Gods. As the golden aura of the Grand Priest, Daishinkan, enveloped him, Goku's curiosity piqued. What could bring the Grand Priest to Beerus's planet? Arriving at Beerus's palace, Daishinkan wasted no time in relaying his message. Greetings, Goku. I bring news of another timeline where the gods of destruction have fallen into madness. Beerus's eyes widened in disbelief. Madness? How is that possible? Daishinkan nodded gravely. The balance of power has been disrupted, leading to chaos and destruction. Goku, you have been chosen to restore order and defeat the rogue gods of destruction. Beerus, visibly taken aback, interjected. Why Goku? What makes him qualified for such a task? Goku, flanked by Broly and Vegeta, chuckled softly. Well, Beerus, maybe they figured I'm the best guy for the job, he replied, a playful grin on his face. However, deep within his thoughts, Goku contemplated the weight of the responsibility placed upon him. He knew that to face such a formidable challenge, he would need to push himself to new limits and become even stronger. With a determined nod, Goku accepted the challenge laid before him. I'll do it, he declared, his resolve unwavering. I'll bring peace to that timeline, no matter what it takes. And so, with the support of his allies and the guidance of Daishinkan, Goku embarked on a journey that would test his strength, courage, and resolve like never before. For in the face of chaos and despair, Goku stood ready to rise to the challenge and emerge victorious, bringing hope and salvation to a world in desperate need of a hero. As Goku stood before the palace of the Omni King, Zeno-sama, his determination radiated from every fiber of his being. With a confident smile, he addressed the ruler of all realities. Zeno-chan, I'm going to become incredibly strong and protect all the universes, Goku declared, his voice filled with conviction. Zeno-sama chuckled warmly, his childlike demeanor masking his unfathomable power. I believe in you, Goku, he replied, his voice echoing with boundless trust. Beside him, Daishinkan nodded in approval. Very well, Son Goku. It is time for you to enter the portal and tend to this new timeline, he said, his tone carrying a sense of solemnity. With a final nod of acknowledgement, Goku stepped forward and entered the shimmering portal before him. As he passed through the threshold, he felt the fabric of reality shift around him, transporting him to the unknown depths of the alternate timeline. With determination burning in his heart and the weight of the universe on his shoulders, Goku ventured forth into the uncharted territory of the new timeline. For he knew that no matter the challenges that lay ahead, he would face them head-on, fueled by the unwavering resolve to protect all that he held dear. As Goku landed on the unfamiliar terrain of Earth in the alternate timeline, Daishinkan approached him, holding out a small, intricate ring. Goku, Daishinkan said solemnly, this is the time ring. With it, you will have the ability to traverse between universes without divine intervention. But remember, it is a tool of great power, and you must wield it wisely. The gods of this twisted timeline may see you as a threat, and any misstep could spell disaster. Goku accepted the time ring with reverence, his gaze fixed on its shimmering surface. He understood the weight of the responsibility placed upon him, and the consequences of his actions in this fragile reality. Thank you, Daishinkan. Goku replied, his voice steady with determination. I'll use this ring wisely and do whatever it takes to bring peace to this timeline. With a nod of approval, Daishinkan watched as Goku slipped the time ring onto his finger, its energy pulsating in response to his touch. With this newfound tool at his disposal, Goku prepared himself for the challenges that lay ahead, knowing that the fate of the universe rested in his hands. With courage in his heart and the time ring guiding his path, Goku embarked on his quest to restore order and vanquish the madness that threatened to consume this alternate timeline. As Daishinkan vanished from the scene and returned to his current timeline, Goku found himself standing alone in the unfamiliar landscape of the alternate reality. With a furrowed brow, he pondered his next move, uncertain of how to proceed. What do I do now? Goku muttered to himself, scratching his head in frustration. Suddenly, a spark of inspiration struck him. I know, I'll try to sense a powerful ki. Closing his eyes, Goku focused his senses, reaching out into the vast expanse of energy that surrounded him. After a moment of concentration, he detected a familiar energy signature. It was Gohan's ki. Excited by his discovery, Goku wasted no time. With a confident grin, he teleported himself to the source of Gohan's energy. As he materialized at his destination, Goku's eyes widened in surprise at the sight before him. There, amidst a whirlwind of intense energy, Gohan stood in his bestial form, his muscles rippling with power as he trained tirelessly. Goku watched in awe as his son pushed himself to the limit, his determination evident in every movement. Gohan! Goku called out, his voice filled with admiration. You're incredible! Gohan paused in his training, a smile gracing his features as he turned to face his father. Dad, what are you doing here? He asked, surprise evident in his voice. I've come from another timeline, Goku explained, a sense of urgency creeping into his tone. The gods of destruction have gone mad, and I've been chosen to restore peace. But I'll need your help, Gohan. Gohan's expression grew serious as he absorbed his father's words. Without hesitation, he nodded. I'm with you, Dad. Whatever it takes, he replied, determination burning in his eyes. With Gohan by his side, Goku knew that they would face whatever challenges lay ahead together. As they prepared to embark on their quest to save the alternate timeline, Goku felt a renewed sense of determination coursing through his veins. With his son's unwavering support and the power of their bond, there was nothing they couldn't overcome. As Gohan reverted to his normal form, confusion etched into his features. He regarded Goku with a puzzled expression. Dad, how are you here? Gohan inquired, his brow furrowed in uncertainty. I thought you were gone. Goku's heart sank at Gohan's words, his mind reeling with the implications of what his son had just revealed. Liquor killed me? Goku whispered, his voice barely audible as the weight of Gohan's revelation settled upon him. Gohan nodded solemnly. Yes, Dad. He became the god of destruction for Universe 7 in this timeline. And as for Beerus, well, he's the god of destruction for Universe 8 now. Goku's eyes widened in shock at the news. What? Beerus? God of destruction for Universe 8? He exclaimed, struggling to comprehend the drastic changes that had occurred in this alternate reality. Gohan placed a comforting hand on his father's shoulder, his expression filled with empathy. I know it's a lot to take in, Dad, he said gently, but we can't dwell on the past. We have a mission to accomplish, to restore peace and defeat the rogue gods of destruction. Goku nodded, determination burning bright in his eyes once more. You're right, Gohan. We can't let this timeline fall into chaos. Let's do this together, he declared, a steely resolve in his voice. With their resolve strengthened and their bond as father and son unbreakable, Goku and Gohan set out on their journey to confront the gods who threatened the stability of the universe. Little did they know that their path would be fraught with danger and challenges beyond their wildest imaginations. But with their unwavering determination and the power of their bond, they were ready to face whatever trials lay ahead, united in their quest to bring peace to the troubled timeline. As Gohan shared the troubling news with Goku, the gravity of the situation weighed heavily on both of them. Goku listened intently, his expression grave as he processed the information. So, An eclipse caused a disturbance in the minds of mortals and even the gods of destruction, Goku summarized, his brow furrowed in deep thought. But why didn't it affect everyone? And why did Vegeta and Broly succumb to it? Gohan sighed, his gaze clouded with concern. We're not sure, Dad. It's as if the eclipse triggered something deep within their minds, amplifying their darkest impulses, he explained. I tried to stop the war on my own, but with Vegeta and Broly under Liquor's influence, it was nearly impossible to emerge victorious. Goku clenched his fists, a fierce determination burning within him. We can't let Liquor's influence continue to wreak havoc on this universe, he declared, his voice resolute. We'll find a way to break through to Vegeta and Broly, and put an end to this madness. Gohan nodded in agreement, his resolve matching his father's. Right, we'll need to work together and find a way to restore their senses, he affirmed. But we'll need to tread carefully. Liquor won't go down without a fight. With their minds set on their mission, Goku and Gohan prepared themselves for the arduous task ahead. As they ventured forth into the troubled universe, they knew that the path to victory would be fraught with danger and uncertainty. But with their unwavering determination and the strength of their bond, they were ready to face whatever challenges awaited them, united in their quest to bring peace and restore order to the war-torn world. As Goku processed the information and formulated a plan with Gohan, a grin spread across his face. He turned to his son with excitement sparkling in his eyes. Gohan, do you think the hyperbolic time chamber still exists in this timeline? Goku asked, his voice tinged with anticipation. Gohan nodded. Yes, Dad. It should still be there, he confirmed. Perfect, Goku exclaimed, his grin widening. Let's train there for a week. We'll push ourselves to our limits and come back stronger than ever. We'll bring our friends back and put an end to this chaos. Gohan smiled at his father's determination, his own resolve strengthening with each passing moment. I'm with you, Dad. Let's do it, he agreed. Meanwhile, on Liquor's planet of destruction, the god of destruction addressed Broly and Vegeta with a sinister glint in his eyes. It seems we have an intruder in our universe, Liquor remarked, his voice dripping with malice. Broly's eyes flashed with primal fury, his power surging in response to the threat. Who dares to challenge us? He growled, his voice resonating with raw power. Vegeta's expression hardened, his pride wounded by the presence of an intruder in their domain. They'll regret crossing us, he declared, his determination burning bright. With their sights set on the interloper, Broly, Vegeta, and Liquor prepared to confront the unknown adversary, unaware of the formidable challenge that awaited them. But little did they know that Goku and Gohan were already on their way, ready to face whatever trials lay ahead and restore peace to the troubled universe. To be continued, it seems that now Goku and Gohan will join forces in this new timeline. Will Goku achieve a new form so he can defeat his enemies and bring his friends back? Don't miss the next episode. It's going to be awesome.